Well, as you mentioned, aid for the Philippines is being packed as we speak now into two huge 40-foot containers in Wellingborough. Charles Storer is organising the containers. He's from the charity Hope and Aid Direct. He's on the line to us now. Charles, good morning to you.
Hello.
Good morning. So how's it all going there?
It's going very well. You've just heard why we're doing it, and it's just so important that people pull together in a situation like this. It's going very well. We've had our first container delivered. We're already well into the loading process. I'm a little bit out of breath because I've been up and down on the container already, but it's going well.
So what goes into the containers?
Well, we've had wonderful support. We're normally a Balkans charity, and our focus is normally Kosovo. But we've had my wife's gone out to the Philippines. As soon as she went, I decided that we needed to do something. I made a few inquiries, calls to various people, and we've had a wonderful response. We've got 60 generators. We've got 112 Rotary Club shelter boxes. We've got 50 disaster and emergency relief life boxes, and we've got a lot more other things besides. So there's a huge amount of stuff.
So, Charles, what do we know about the situation out there as we speak?
Well, it's you heard it just there previously, but I'll give you a few stark statistics. There's 1 million houses damaged. There's 500,000 of those houses totally destroyed. 2.9 million families affected, 13 million people. And the damage, and these are statistics that came yesterday from the Philippines, 570 towns, 58 cities across 9 regions. I mean, the scale of this is just enormous.
Give us a bit of an idea as to how long this is going to take to get out there, because it's a long way, and presumably it's having to go by sea, of course.
Well, it's going by sea. The cost of air freight is huge. Bearing in mind that the typhoon only took place 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago, it's amazing that we've managed to pull what we've got together already. It's going by ship. It will arrive on the 17th of January. And people are surprised, but it's going to the other side of the world.
Yeah.
This is the quickest that we can get it there, and I wish we could get it there more quickly.
Sure, but it's obviously, people have said that it takes a long time to get the aid out there. Is aid getting there now? The situation is getting better than it was, hopefully.
Well, the aid is getting there, and the big international charities are out there, but the logistics involved here are absolutely huge. And the need, it's not getting better. There are emergency supplies going in straight away, but the people out there are going to need support from the rest of the world for months and months and months, if not years. 500,000 homes. Let's talk about them as homes, because they're not really the same sort of house that we have. 500,000 homes destroyed. People are not going to get over that quickly, and they're going to be needing food and support for a long, long time.
Yeah. So yesterday, the Disasters Emergency Committee have said that in the UK, people have donated £57 million, which is terrific. How is your aid effort being funded?
Well, that's a good question. The money that is donated through the Disasters Emergency Committee is shared among the big charities in the UK. We're a minnow. We're just private individuals, and we're a small group of people. We've had to raise our own money, and any help that people would like to give financially would be hugely appreciated. But it's money that we've raised, and I've managed to just pull money together to do this. Everybody we talk to about what we're doing is really keen to help, because it's something practical, and we're getting on with it.
We've all seen these containers on lorries on their way to Felixstowe on the A14, and they are huge. How long does it take to load them?
Well, you get a 3-hour window to load it once the container arrives. Normally you start paying demurrage charges after that. It's going to take a good 3 hours to load each one, and we've got a big team of people doing it. But we're trying to squeeze as much as we can into each container for obvious reasons. And whilst things are coming in on pallets, and we as I say, we've got some amazing stuff. We're squeezing stuff in between to use every bit of space.
Yeah. Well, listen, we'll leave you to it, because I know you've got a busy day. When are you hoping to get those containers on the road?
They'll be going today to the port of Felixstowe. They'll be on a ship, and the ship that's scheduled to go out there doesn't depart until the 3rd of December. unfortunately, but that's just the way the way it goes. And as I say, they'll be there on the 17th of January. We're working with a couple of Rotary clubs out there who are very much they're accredited, and we know there won't be any taxes and duties, and it'll all go well, I hope.
Yeah. Okay, well, good luck with that. Do keep us in touch with how it's going. And finally, Charles, if anybody does want to help, how can they do that?
Well, please contact me. If they'd like to look up me on our website, that's hopeandaiddirect.org.uk. That's hopeandaiddirect.org.uk. Give me a call, and I'd love to try and see what we can do.
Okay, Charles, it's really good to talk to you. Continued success with that operation. Thanks very much. There's Charles Storer, who is from the charity Hope and Aid. As we speak, they're loading those two 40-foot containers in Wellingborough, destined for the Philippines, where I'm sure they'll be welcomed with open arms.